So I'm making a video right now to a better video than what I made before. There were things that I didn't point out about this diamond here. Okay. All right. Some of those things I'm gonna put on video here. All right. This is what I'm doing to record it. There's a bowl of water there, so that I can clean this in front of the camera. It's not going to be as good than running it under the sink, because there's groove marks in this already, like natural groove marks. So when I hit it with the screwdriver, and I want to get this on too, the tip of that on there. So the bottom line is that this way I can show you what is going on, because when I scratch when I scratch different parts of this, I'm doing that for the reason that there's no, first off, it's like the frosted side, which I'll explain in a second, and then it's there's less groove marks already there. All right, like from natural points. And then I have a light to shine. So this is what all right, so I'm doing this to the best of my abilities right now, as far as, hands are concerned, and, items here. So the bottom line is that this right here. All right, now I'm zooming in. All right, I'm zooming into the surface and moving as slow as possible so that you can see there are already bumps, there are already ridges, there are already things about this. The camera can only pick up so much, but in general, there's no actual scratch marks. These things that look like scratches from this side are actually those grooves, and those grooves are all natural in this diamond. Okay, now I scratched here in the other video, and right there, that's a great in focus shot of this, because I scratched right there and there is none of that. I scratched all up and down this right here. Now when I wet this, you're gonna see a spot down here that's that, right? You can see this spot right here now, but when I wet this and I show this again, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's already groove marks, is what I'm saying. Okay. That's why down here is not really that great, because this is already not this is not the frosted side. If I could put scratches in it, it should get clear like the rest of this stone right here, or more groove marks. Now on the back, the reason I'm going to show you the back of it is because in a few of these videos that I've already made, this is I think if I zoom out, I get a better picture. Actually, all right. When I zoom out, it comes more clear into focus. All right. Now, this here is the back of this thing. Now, in the other video, there was a groove mark going down here. Now it looks like you can't even see that groove mark. Okay? But it's there. It's a ridge. It's right there. It's right here, if you could see it. But it goes up, and it looks like a scratch, like when I was scratching the back up and down. But it's something that was already there. So it's something that was already there on the stone itself. So one more time. So this is why I'm gonna do this side of it, because this is the front side. I call this the back side. And this is the front side. Okay? It's flipping. Alright. So the bottom line is that's why I'm showing the front. That's why I'm concentrating on this area to scratch it. Because that area does not have any scratch marks. But it's got ridges and grooves, but it's got that frosted side that's basically paper thin. That's another thing. It's got a frosted side that's basically paper thin. And when I say paper thin, that means that if I scratch this, it should be coming up more and more like this. And there's a chance that I can scratch this thing eventually, like not you know, diamonds don't scratch per se, but if you just keep laying into it with something, I'm pretty sure. And that, you know, that's why diamond rings get repaired and shit from edges and cracks on the edges and all the other things that go. It's not that they got scratched easily, it's just that they can be scratched. How do you think they cut the fucking stone to begin with? Alright, but that's as close as I can get it to the surface of these things, of this thing. Now, this is the back side, close up like this. But this ridge over here is where there's a ridge right here. And when the stuff builds up on the ridge, it looks like there is a scratch mark. See that line that's going like this? That picks up real well once the diamond is wet. That's another reason I got the bowl of water. Okay? Now we're going to do this side right here. This is what I'm going to concentrate on, because this to me is the best example of doing this and proving what I'm trying to prove. When the diamond is wet, because it's not going to ever be fully dry after I wet it this time, this is what the diamond looks like when it's wet. Okay, now another thing I wasn't doing throughout all this, and before I wetted it, I didn't want to, but before, and it's better when I hold this with this hand and this with this hand. When I zoom in all the way and hit it with the light, Now it's drying, the main part of the diamond is drying off, but this coloring is always going to be wet from this point on. This whatever that is. Okay, so that's basically what it is. So, oh, and I wanted to show you the back side of this with the light on. See, now it looks like you can't even see the ridge, which is bullshit. And that's my point. It's like there's no... When the dust and powder is on it, you could see the ridges inside the diamond better. But either way, it should be cutting scratches. Like when you scratch glass, you can always see the scratch. There is a ridge there on this. Basically right here. Basically right there where my nail just about is. There is a ridge somewhere there. So this white stuff is going to get in the grooves of the diamond when I start to go with the screwdriver. So this is going to be the edge. This is going to be the edge. I'm going to scratch one more time. I'll scratch over here, I guess, too. So I'm taking the best shots I can of this thing. See, it's me having to hold this and this and try to find the right zoom angle, the right zoom and distance while I'm hitting it with the light. That's the problem. I don't have 3 hands. And I don't have enough equipment to sit there and steady any of it and find the right distance. I need to hold this thing. But this down here is the groove I was talking about. This right here is... This is why I don't want to use this side anymore. This is the back side. This is why I don't want to use the back side, because there's just so many little ridges. Even if it feels smooth when you touch it, it does have like ridges. This, on the other hand, has ridges, but there is enough surface that you should see scratch marks. Now, pay attention to all this stuff that's there already. Like this, because when I hit this with this, it's going to fill in holes and gaps that are already there. I'm afraid it may create a new one, but in general, you should still see a scratch. If it can scratch once, it should be able to scratch the whole way through. If it's just glass. If it's not, then it's just a fluke and a weak spot of the diamond. With the amount of scratching that I'm doing. That's the main thing. Is that with the amount of scratching that I'm trying to do this. The amount of scratching that I'm trying to do on this. With this. This should have way more markings from the previous videos. And like I said, and I'm saying this again, the back side has ridges and grooves already there, naturally formed. That's why I'm using this one edge that I have now determined to probably be the best way to describe what I'm seeing. So here we go. I'm gonna put it in the water bowl. When I film this, I'm gonna put this in the water bowl to clean it off. The water bowl is right there. But really, I'd rather, and I have a rag here too, so I can wipe this off with this. All right, to get some of the dust off. But in general, I don't have 5 hands, okay, to hold the light, to hold the diamond, to hold the rag, to hold the light. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. So, all right, so we see this now. Oh, and this is the screwdriver. Now this gets out of focus. This gets really out of focus. See, I can't bring this into... I can just say that there was sharp edges here, and now it's not so sharp. Like there was sharp, like where this thing broke a long time ago. There was a sharp edge here. There is no more sharp edge there. There is no more. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm using the very corner of the tips, and it looks like they're. But I could be wrong. But then I don't know what's. That's why I'm saying it looks smoothed out. It looks rounded. Now, that's why I should have put the screwdriver in the last video. Because both edges look kind of smoothed out. And one of the edges was so sharp, like if you ran it across your thumb too fast, you might actually cut your thumb. Now, I mean, it's sharp, but it's not like bloodthirsty sharp like it was when obviously this thing had broken at one point. And there was an even sharper edge. And that's where, I don't know if you could see, but it looks like it's worn down too. That's why I'm saying it's like this is scratching this. This is scratching this. Let's see.
Good luck to the both of you. Let the battle commence.
Okay. All right. I think I'm ready to do this. All right. Like I said, the edge that I'm scratching is this edge right here, going down this side of the front part. And like I said, now I'm going to show one more time with it being wet, because I want to show that one area that I'm mainly concentrating on here. And that is right here. There's a spot down here on this where this part right here is its own separate individual angle. So it's right here. This little, we're basically right here. Right before the clear part, there is a part that is now wet that angles down right there. Alright, and that's super in focus. I will make sure I put the scratch marks down that way. They'll be going up and down. Do not get these marks confused. Those are not marks, those are grooves that are already there. Okay, and I'm only scratching it once this time in this long ass video. So alright, I'll use this edge because this is the other this is the edge that's already broke. It should be a sharper edge, but it looks like it's not. That's why I'm saying this is crazy. There was something here that was all right. So this is, here we go. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna back up the camera. Okay, this down here is the area going up this side. So right about, so I'm trying to stay like right here with this. What's up, Dave? All right. My friend's in agony. So, anyway, all right. So there's the scratch marks Or that's what looks like the scratch marks. Now, I don't know if you can tell that when I take this away and bring this in there, it's that metallicness. Look at that metallicness. There's that metallic. This is why I mean about the light and about this and about that. By the way, this is the screwdriver's tip we used. I can't show both at the same time, so we're gonna put the screwdriver there so it's there. But okay, now that silver mark is going down there, but it's also going down there too. It's on the spots I'm trying to show. Okay, if I take that away, you see I hit exactly where, plus I hit down there, but this I didn't want to touch because of the grooves and edges already that were there. But you could see that I hit exactly where I wanted to hit. Okay. And as far as the screwdriver goes, all right, the broken edge is what we used. I have to zoom in again. That's what I need to do with the diamond too, which is right here. I don't know if I used the broken edge or the other edge. I know I used one of them. I'll do it again. This is zoomed in all the way, so you can see. There should be scratch marks there. See, from a distance you could see the stuff that's there now is metallic, but when I got it zoomed in, it just looks like almost like a light blue. Son of a bitch, dropping this thing. This is how crazy this whole situation has made me. That if this is real, now they're just watching me destroy a fucking possible very, very extremely priceful object. Well, I'm going to zoom back out. See, it's when I bring the light right to it, you could see that metallic shine. That's insane.
Sorry.
But what are you sorry about, bro?
I had to go to the bathroom.
Dave, can you get me, never mind. I was gonna say, can I have a can of soda, bro?
Sure. What kind do you want?
I don't care, Dave. Love you, man. Thank you, bro.
No problem.
I'm losing my mind over here, so I'm trying not to bother anybody.
Hey, you want this?
Yeah. Yeah, just put it there. Thanks, bro.
No problem. Oh, that was my fault.
So this is the scratch. All right. Now I've went on that. You know what? But let's just make sure. Let's just make freaking completely sure that that we're looking at what looks like. I lightened up on that. Maybe we should scratch it again. Since you're not here to hold this diamond so you can feel how hard I'm pressing.
Right. I just want to check something out. Alright, it's safe.
Like I said, you can see the metallic shine.
What do you think?
No.
Me, it is.
Oh, Dave, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened? I shut the door.
No, I'm coming.
Oh, all right. I'm making the video over here, so.
I have to pee.
Yeah, all right. I'm just. All right, so there's that. All right. Now, with the dryness of the stone, this is dry. and I showed it under the video. And I'm going to take this and start wiping this. Oh, look at that. One wipe. One wipe. One freaking wipe. And it's gone. Everything's gone. Oh, come on. That was one small wipe. And
so now let's take a look at a few of the best roles on television.
And that's it. You seen me hit here, all up and down here. That mark was all on this side right here. And that's not even me thoroughly cleaning this thing. Those ridges and groove marks have a little bit of powder in them, but they're not. That's where I'm almost at the end of this video. It's like 50 minutes long. Alright, so this, all those powdery markings, what you've seen, that's the lines where the actual metal was hitting it, but the metal was the part that was scraping. There is no there's no scratch marks near that moon crater that's on the side. This is the area that I concentrated on down here before, because of the way that it was. And I'll show you when the thing is wet that this is why I did that. But all the way up that edge. See, and this is from looking at it from a different angle. This is, where's the scratch marks? On this side, where's the scratch marks? Where are the scratch marks? Going all up this side of this thing, down to here before it got to the clear part, and probably the clear part too, but you know. Hello. The reason, so now I'm going to put this in the bowl of water again. Put this in the bowl of water and just showing you that this is what it looks like. Super wet. I wanted to show you dry scratch with this, with what looked like the scratch. I showed you wiping it off, and then I'm showing you this and getting as close as possible in view. Where's the scratch on that surface? Where? Where? Show me. Where? Where is a freaking indication that there is a fucking serious scratch from the one that should be there on this stone? And this part, the reason I focused down on this part is because there was a crater there. Now that it's wet, you can't really see the crater, but you could see the sparkling of the piece that I'm talking about. Look, the part that's sparkling right now is a different angle that the stone formed on. There is no scratches in any of this.
This meant a new connection to someone she's known for years. Well, Bill Hader, you know. Of course. He was on my 50th anniversary show. Oh my God. Well, I'm the family affair. Isn't it something?
Hey Carol, sorry to see you tonight, but I'm busy planning for the next family review in 2023, and it is going great. We had a great time. Last night we had sketch night, which was fun. So we did do a small sketch because we kept breaking, so that's kind of our thing, right? But I wanted to say, on behalf of myself and my family, we're so thrilled to find out that we're related. But the truth is, Carol, that you make anybody who's ever met you know, or seen you perform, feel like family. So,
These people have kept me away from my family, my friends, have destroyed my entire fucking life, and now they're still doing it while I'm running around with an item that can get me fucking killed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Wiggins.
This is not giving me payment. This is trying to get me shot, not paid.
Hello? We got lunch?
That's crazy. That is freaking crazy.
Watch
Where's the scratch marks?
this movie. Come back to you too.
So, I don't know if I'm flipping the video. This is still the same rock. Okay. That's why this side, when I did this side the other day, I seen that big freaking thing and I'm like, ah. And then I'm like, you know, things don't show up. This is a fucking weird thing, man. This is a weird thing. Because, you know what? That's why I'm saying, it's like, I don't even want to get out of the freaking view of the freaking camera right now. You know, I'm sitting here holding a fucking light. I'm putting a fucking rag down. I got the fucking bowl of thing. I got the freaking, the wipe off thing. And that's the thing. When I wipe the stone with just this stone, because this side is way more smooth even though this side's frosted, the front side and the back side is frosted over here, this side is way more smooth than this side. This side has a lot of grooves, a lot of ridges. That's why it sparkles so much, which I didn't show you that just now. I'll show that. See, this is what I'm saying. I didn't show you the back side of the fucking thing when it's in water. But here we go. I'm putting it in the freaking water again. All right. Oh, and I gotta flip the again. You know. So here's this stone yet again on the front side. The scratches were put all up and down this side over here. You can go back. All the freaking marks that were there before are not. Fuck this. Fuck this. And then if I kill somebody, I'm in the fucking wrong at this point. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. See, that's the part I was concentrating on down here. And all up this edge. All of this, little ridges and grooves were there. And that's what I'm saying. Look at the stone from the angles that I'm showing. Where is the scratch marks? Not the formation marks. There should be significant amounts of freaking scratches going up and down that are catching either the light or the freaking natural light of the kitchen, the other light that I'm using in my hand, or just freaking in general, and there's nothing there. I feel bad. Oh, and see, I was just about to freaking, this is why I'm not even thinking straight. It's like I'm not even thinking fucking straight. I'm scratching a fucking possible very priceless type of an item. This is the back side of that. Again, wet.
Introducing Mucin Face RX, prescription skincare delivered straight to your door. The Spark Cream is 10 times more potent than over-the-counter and prescription alternatives, so you'll finally see the difference. That's amazing.
There it is. This is this ridge over here on this is what. That's not good. With the other vid, that's why I made, because all of that is natural. There's no scratches on the front of this stone. There's water droplets right now. Kind of looks like the face of Iron Man. The helmet of Iron Man in this. That's what I'm saying. There's no freaking... There is no...
It's just a suggestion.
There's absolutely no scratch marks in that. But look to the edge over here with the light, the way the light goes through it. Through the actual diamond itself, it's like... Look at that.
You are a national treasure. You've broken barriers, inspiring the next generation of little girls to reach for their dreams. And you've done it while spreading laughter, joy, and love.
We love you, kid.
Happy 90th.
Happy birthday.
Please welcome Teresa Pedro. At a regular job, it could possibly get you fired. But when you messed up on the Carol Burnett show, it was a blooper that was proudly broadcast.
I just wet it again just so...
Bloopers on the show, on Carol's show. Yes, it was hilarious, but you can also feel how much she loves what she gets to do, and how much she loves and enjoys the people she's working with. And she's generously sharing that with
You could see the diamond hitting off the water droplets, and it will magnify.
and she's a really good actress. Bloopers or not, Carol, what comes across is how much real fun you're having, and that transcends whatever is written in the script. The bloopers and the crack-ups were never, ever rehearsed.
At this freak show one time, I saw these Siamese elephants.
I've made these videos time and time again. You know, these people have tried to put me in every situation of violence that they could fucking think of, where I'm getting physically assaulted and nobody's doing anything about it. And then they want to talk all this shit behind my back for how many years? You know, all the stories, everything. But then there's the proof. The squirrel with the human foot bone. The trial that just happened in another state, where the guy got convicted anyway, but my life was destroyed for 25 fucking years. Who cared about that? My money, my friends, my family. All of this shit, and I'm standing here with a stone that I take to a professional How many wedding rings? How many other stones? How many other people's lives have fucking died? Or been used? Or been sold fake shit? This thing is not the size of a regular fucking... This is not a regular sized wedding ring. Okay? Okay? All right? And with the clarity, even if there's this or that, and this is a fucking huge fucking diamond. Huge. And I have nowhere to go, and I have no money, fuck yous. Fuck yous. And I guarantee it's gonna be the cops or whoever the fucking cops send to fucking shoot me and kill me, try to lock me up, take the fucking stone, say they lost it. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill yous. You put your fucking hands on me, I'm gonna kill yous. Fuck yous. Camera don't want to shut off. Guess what?